time. I'm starting on time. Um, hello, everyone. My name is Monica Knox. If you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are an existing subscriber, thank you. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. My name is Monica Knox. I am an entrepreneur, but on today's video, I am talking about my role as a loan signing agent and a notary public. I'm actually going to talk about how you can make money as a notary public and not specifically a loan signing agent, which I do general notary work and I do notary loan signings. And I'll tell you the difference. Um, Loan signings, I pretty much sit down with borrowers and provide a brief explanation of the legal documents that they're signing, and then I notarize them. So that, in a nutshell, that is what a notary loan signing agent is. And then anything outside of that is considered general notary work. So I do general notary work and I do notary loan signings. But again, today I just wanted to talk about anything outside of notary loan signings because some people may say getting into the loan signing industry is a bit much. So it kind of may deter you because of all the different things that are involved with being a notary loan signing agent. So again, I just wanted to concentrate today on some things that you can specialize in and being just a regular notary public. Okay, so let's get into it. Before we do, take a moment, subscribe to my channel. If you have not already, give me a thumbs up and let me know how I am doing. Okay, so I have my notes and I wanted to say, it's never too late to reinvent yourself. I am 53 years old. 53 years old. I can't believe I'm saying that, but yes, don't I look good? Anyway, I am 53 years old and I became a notary public back in June of 2020. And this has opened up a whole nother world because I've always worked from, you know, worked on jobs. I've always been a good worker, but being an entrepreneur is one of the best decisions that I could have ever made. And now this is not my first rodeo with being an entrepreneur, but I just keep trying and trying until I get it right. And I believe that I have gotten it right. And I have other businesses. And yeah, I'm just going to keep going. So it's never too late to reinvent yourself, no matter what point in your life you are in, no matter what stage you're in, no matter how old you are. It is never too late to reinvent yourself. Okay. So, again, I am going to touch on some things you can specialize in and doing general notary work. Now, first, of course, you have to be a commissioned notary of your state. And I have a video that kind of goes in depth with how to become a notary public. But again, today we're just going to talk about some areas. If you are already a notary public and maybe you're not using your commissions, maybe you just got it for a job related, whatever the reason is. Either you have your commission and you're not utilizing it, or you're not commissioned. Wherever you are, it is never too late to reinvent yourself. So again, let's get started. So as a notary public, you can meet with and develop relationships with attorneys. There are all type of attorneys that need notaries. And yes, they may have a notary in their office. However, you are a mobile notary, you will be a mobile notary. You can provide services outside of normal business hours. So that would be a great asset to any attorney. You have probate attorneys. I have gone out and notarized documents for elderly people that, especially during this whole pandemic, I provided a service where they did not feel comfortable going into the attorney's office. So I went to them. So, yes, you can provide services to attorneys, probate attorneys, divorce attorneys, real estate attorneys. So, as a general notary public, you can provide services to attorneys. Okay. Another area you can get into is jail signings. This may not be for everyone, but there are inmates that need documents notarized. You would typically meet with that attorney, and you would make the attorney would make the arrangements for the notarization, but you can do jail signings. Again, I understand that may not be for everyone, but it may spark an interest in someone. You can work with medical facilities. You can work with nursing homes. You can work with hospitals. You can work with independent living facilities. Again, they may have notaries on staff, but as a mobile notary, you can work after hours. When the business office is closed, you fill in the gap. You can work this out. You can go in after the business hour office is closed. You can do Saturdays, you can do Sundays, however you want to arrange it. This is flexible. Being a notary public is flexible. You set your own schedule, you set your own hours. Okay. The next thing, schools. Schools always need notary publics. They need consent forms. The students need consent forms filled out. They need school forms filled out. Again, there probably may be someone in the office that is a notary, but again, you fill in the gap after hours. That's all I'm saying. We as mobile notaries fill in the gap and provide a service after hours or unusual hours. Hey, Miss Antoinette, thank you for joining. Thank you. Also, tow truck yards. A lot of times, people's cars are towed at unusual hours. So again, a lot of times, if the owner of that car needs to send someone else to pick up that car, they have to have an affidavit signed and notarized. Maybe whoever is working at that tow truck yard is not a notary. If you want to go and give them your card and let them know you can provide services after hours, hey, I'm just providing some options that you can do general notary work outside of normal business hours. So just to recap, work up relationships with attorneys. If you know attorneys, get you some, once you become a commission notary, get you some business cards and, just meet up with attorneys, develop relationships with attorneys. You can go into jails and leave your cards. Well, I'm not sure how that works with COVID, but attorneys that work with inmates, medical facilities. I have dropped off my business cards to nursing homes and they have contacted me. So you never know. It's all about marketing yourself. Another one is dealerships, car dealerships. I have worked with car dealerships. Drop off your card, let them know who you are. Let them know you're a notary public. You a lot of times when a person may purchase a car from one state, they may live in one state. For example, I did a car notarization, vehicle notarization. The guy lived in Florida, and I'm sorry, the car was, I'm trying to remember how it was. No, I know what happened. I was in Savannah at the time. I was staying in Savannah, and the gentleman was working in Savannah, but he lived in Atlanta. So I did the notarization while I was in Savannah. So, a lot of times, the persons may purchase a car and they may live in another state. So if you live in that state where they're currently located, you can do, vehicle loan signings. Vehicles, I think they call it vehicle registration, vehicle signings. We'll say vehicle signings, but yeah. So dealerships is also a great place to leave your cards. Okay. So moving along, as a notary public, you can specialize in certain services. You can offer certain services and specialize in this. The first one is a wedding officiant. Now, I don't offer wedding officiant services, but as a notary public, and you have to check your state laws, but you can offer that service as a wedding officiant. You can get very creative. You can add, if you know a photographer, you can add a package that includes photography. If you are no caterer, you can add a package that includes catering. You can include decorations. This is unlimited. You can offer packages, and this is an ideal time because we're in the midst of COVID. And I know several notaries that specialize in being wedding officiant. So consider wedding officiant. And again, you have to check with your state laws because it varies from state to state. Okay. The next thing is fingerprinting. A lot of notaries do fingerprinting. You'll be surprised how many people need fingerprinting. Either they're getting a new job, you need to get fingerprinted for a gun permit. I mean, there are several reasons why someone would need fingerprinting. So think about fingerprinting. Mobile fingerprinting, that is such a hot thing right now, mobile fingerprinting. The next one is permit runner. You're like, what is a permit runner? Well, most of the time when contractors come out and you're getting a pool built, you're getting solar panels, you're getting additions to your home, you're getting a tree planted in your yard. There are so many reasons why contractors would need to pull a permit. So you could be that person that would assist these contractors because, they don't want to spend time at the county office sending these applications, sitting there waiting. And I think a lot of them are online right now. But again, you can fill in the gap for some of these contractors. Network with contractors and let them know, hey, this is a service that I provide, and I'm sure they will be more than happy to probably enlist in your service at some point in time. So permit runner, that is another option that you can specialize in as a notary public, okay? And the next one is apostille. And you're like, what is apostille? So a document that is apostille means it's going to a foreign country and it needs to be authenticated. Did I say that right? I think I did. But anyway, yeah, for example, if someone is having a destination wedding, they may need documents apostilled. So that is a great service that you can offer as a notary public. If someone is going to school in another country, they may need their transcripts apostilled. There are so many reasons why someone may need a document apostille, and that is a great service that you can offer as a notary public. And the fee ranges. You can charge anywhere from $150 to $200, $250 for one single document. Again, check your state laws. And everything I'm mentioning today, there will be resources down in the description. If you want to explore some of these options, feel free to click on any of the links, and I will provide a description about everything I'm talking about today. So yes, apostille is a great service to offer as a notary public. Another one, you can do I-9 forms. And it kind of depends. This varies from state to state, but I-9 forms are very popular. I-9 forms are employment eligibility verifications. A lot of employees need those. So think about that. Okay. Just to do a recap. So I talked about being a wedding officiant. I talked about fingerprinting, doing mobile fingerprinting. I talked about being a permit runner. I talked about apostille and the I-9. One more thing is immigration forms. Depending on what state that you live in, you can specialize in helping immigrants fill out their forms. So that is another option for you. Okay. So that is all I think I have as far as specializing in and general notary work. I also wanted to just talk about some non-related jobs or gigs that you may be interested in that is not even related to Notary Republic whatsoever. This is just little gigs that you may be interested in. So the first one I have is field inspector. I have done this before. Maybe about a year ago, I did field inspections, and all that means is I go out. There is a questionnaire that I have to fill out. I take some pictures, and I submit it to the company. Simple, easy breezy. And it's not a whole lot of money. You're not going to get rich, but you can make anywhere from $20 on up. And I would say it probably takes you 15, 20 minutes. Now, when you first do it, it may take you a little longer, but once you get acclimated to the system and the software, it takes no time. Okay, so field inspector. There are a lot of positions out there for field inspector. And then another one is, and I know this is a little off the wall, but process server. Like, I know this is not for everybody. Everybody does not want to be a process server, but hey, if this fits your personality, go for it. And what a process server, you're delivering legal documents to anyone involved in a court order. So again, that is not for everyone, but hey, it may match somebody's personality out there. Process server. Okay, and then the next thing I want to talk about is mystery shopping. That is a thing. Mystery shopping. I have done it. I know for sure you can do mystery shopping. And again, I will put links down in the description. I have done mystery shopping. Oh, let me tell you, I almost did it, but I didn't do it. It was a resort. I chose to do mystery shopping for this resort in Panama City, and it ended up clashing with my schedule. I was so disappointed, but they were going to pay for the weekend. All I had to do was get there, and they had sent me a recorder, questions, and everything. So, yeah, mystery shopping is a thing. So, check out the links that I will place in the description. And I think that is all that I have. Just another recap. So, field inspector, think about doing that. Process server and mystery shopping. Okay. So, thank you. Thank you, Miss Annette, for joining me. Thank you. Um, that is all I have. Again, I appreciate you so much for tuning in to my channel. If you have not subscribed, please do so and give me a thumbs up. Yeah, let me know how I'm doing. Until next time, peace and blessings to each and every one of you. Have an awesome day, y'all.